What's up guys, it's Power here with CollectionDX to do a review of Action Toys ES Gokin Series Tetsujin 28 FX. Take a look down here, it says ES Gokin Series FX-01. It's got some beautiful graphics just like all the other ES Gokins. We'll take a look at the side here, you'll see the robot just staring at the camera. Look at the back, same type of photography you'd find in all the other ES Gokin lines. And on the side here, some more cool graphics. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. Now this figure is just an assault on all your senses pretty much. You get the beautiful, beautiful paint, you get the heft because this guy is nice and heavy, and he's just sexy to look at. Just look at this thing. It's beautiful. Now as I look at the figure with my bare eyes and the camera, on the camera it does look blue, but with my eyes it looks more like on the purplish side. I don't know how it's going to come out in the end, but it is a little more on the purplish side, a very deep, deep metallic blue, but it somehow looks light on my camera, so we'll see how it is in the end. Now I do like Tetsujin 28. This is my first experience with this version. As far as I know, there's not too many examples out there of this FX version T28, so it's a nice welcome thing to see, at least in the ES Gokin line, which in my experience has been very cool figures. We're going to check out the articulation first. We got the head here on the ball joint. We have the shoulders here, which are in a nice ratchet. Just listen to that. We got the elbow joint here, which at the moment is pointing in this way, but you can actually spin it around. We got the upper chest, and then he's also got a rotating waist. We have these little skirts here, which are on a ball joint. They're also articulated. We have the fist here. That's also on a little ball joint. It's kind of hard to move right there. There you go. We do have the hips, which you can see will ratchet out. Now you can't really hear the ratchet, but the ratchets are there. And then we have the knee, which should be also ratcheted. There you go. Then we got the foot here, which has a really good range of movement. You'll see a little ball joint in there. And if we actually grab the feet here, you can actually pop it out on both sides. Now as I pull the feet down, this is the usual thing that I come across with anything made by Future or Artstorm, is there's always something just very sloppy. There's goop here. I don't know if it's just, it's actually sticky. And you'll see here there's also a piece of paper. Like, how does this even get by QC? You know what I mean? And I hate to really complain about this thing, but honestly, every Future figure I have has had something horribly wrong with it. And then they go ahead and charge everybody a bunch of money. But we'll see here the skirts also move. The legs also go forward. These are friction, not ratcheted. You also get the little side skirts here. Then another feature is grabbing the head here, and you do want to be careful. You'll see as a blooper at the end of the video why. But you want to bring this up and forward. That gives you more movement to be able to look down and up, I guess. You'll notice the wires just hanging out there. I think it's a little bit sloppy. And I might as well just show you. I'll pop the head off because it will come off easily anyway. And you can see the little wiring going into the head. And the reason there's wiring in this, guys, is because there's actually a cool little LED feature. And once again, batteries are not included, so it does make you have to go out and buy them. But you can find them in dollar stores. But as you'll see here, the wiring just sticks out, and I think it's a little bit annoying. Next, what we'll do is check out the LED feature. So to do that, all you got to do is slide the back of this headpiece off. Just be very careful because there are two little tabs here. You don't want to flex it up. You just want to pull back gently. Now looking inside the head, you'll see this little compartment which has this little tab that allows you to remove the cover for the batteries. You're going to need 3 of these guys. These are the LR41s. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open these up and set them aside and then install them. Now just like with any other battery, these have polarities. The flat bottom is actually the positive. If we're looking at the figure from the back here this way, the positive will be to the right. I'm going to go ahead and pop all 3 in. The first 2 are usually the easiest, and actually on this figure the third one is easy also. Then just reattach the battery cover, place the headpiece back on. Let's check out the LED feature. When you push this in, the chest will pop out, and there you see it's got the red LED on the chest and the yellow eyes there. So we're going to take a look at a couple of accessories here. The first thing I want to show you is the optional hands, which are these open hands, which have a really excellent sculpt. Just check that out. Really nice looking. Of course, it's got these standard fists. To use these, you just pop the standard fists off of both sides, or one side, whichever one you want to do, and then just pop the hand right on. Then he's also got these spare shoulder pieces. If you take a look at the regular shoulder pieces, let's take a look at the one with the 28. You'll notice one is a lot shorter than the other. The reason for that is because you replace these, they pop off, they're on a ball joint there, just like that, and then just attach the new ones. Once you got both sides, you'll see it does leave this area open, which is how you can bring his arms up this way. Just like that. And you'll understand why his arms do this later on in the review when I show you another accessory. Next, we're going to check out the Phoenix, which actually looks like a bootleg Laserbeak. It really does look like Laserbeak. So you can see right here, it's got very old school Japanese looking colors and design. The wings do flap this way. You also get ratcheted movement this way. You can barely hear it, but it's there. Get a nice little articulated wing back there. You get the neck and the head here of the Phoenix. And also the legs here are on a ball joint on the inside, as you can see, and also articulated there. Now, to get him to do the Scrander-like docking, first what you want to do is fold back the feet. Just get the rear talon here right underneath, like that, on both sides. Then fold the head down this way, fold the tail up. Then the wings right here in this section separate out on both ends, and then fold up this way. This one stays where it's supposed to be. This one is kind of just, floppy this way. And the head you just want to pull out just a little bit, bring out these fins, because you do want to slide the fin right back here. Once you get that slotted in, you can bring this down, and there's like little C-clip looking things here, right there, which are going to go right where this ball joint piece is. So you got to just feed it in there until it clips. And then it'll look like he just drank some Red Bull because he has his wings. Now you may recall earlier in the review I had swapped out the shoulders for the small ones. So here's the small ones again, which allow the arms to fold up this way to show the mode where the Phoenix docks with Tetsujin. Now I'd like to take a moment to do a little scaling party. We have several Tetsujins, and we also have the CDX Fade in there. Now, even though I don't typically use them, it does have an included stand. Really, honestly, he doesn't need it. I mean, he's very stable. But it does have a little included stand with a little peg here. Just pop this in, and this goes right on the back. You'll see it's got a little hole. You just plug it right in there if you really want to have a stand. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of the review. If you like what you see, you can pick one up at angles.com. So I think overall very solidly built. Aside from the little goopiness it had on the leg, everything else seems a-okay. And definitely worthy of a spot in my SD collection. And make sure to check out CollectionDX.com for the written review for this guy. Check out some more pictures and other really cool stuff. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. And until next time, bye-bye. Then another feature is the head here. If you just grab the head, you can almost rip it off.